Hi, welcome back to Monster Hunter World Episode 4.
Alright, let's get this started.
So, when we last left off, we,
in the last episode, we fought a great Jagras.
We fought the Great Jagras, that's right.
In this episode, we'll be starting the expedition portion,
which I'm really looking forward to, because this is about as far as I've gotten. So, I know there's a lot to do. And it has probably one of the funniest cutscenes I've seen so far in this.
But,
yeah, I think I got a dead spot.
Sweet.
I think these headphones are just starting to break down, which is fine, because I think I got a friend who's supposed to be sending me some. But if not, there's some nice stuff around. Not too expensive. As long as they're wireless, because of how I have my setup. We are playing on PC, as you guys know. From where you guys see on this camera, that's about 3 to 4 feet away from me, and then my computer is behind that. So anything with a wire, I'm gonna have to have one hell of a wire to get it all the way over here. So I've been trying to go wireless everything because of how I like to set up. Because of how I like to set up my my setup.
Right.
Unfortunately, they don't always work. You know, like I said, I got the Logitech 7F or the F710, I think it's called, and I'm not even like, I got another computer over there I use, and I use that one on my online game, Final Fantasy 11, and that thing's not even 5-6 feet away from me, and it's constantly getting disconnected. I used to have it on this computer here, and I'd have it sitting around, around here, which is like 2 feet away from me, and I'd still get this. So, mushrooms, large monster hunts, bone piles. That's right, we're doing it all. We're doing it all.
Most of these you can just finish by just basically just playing the game.
That's why
it's good to do them. And now I think. Yes, we're a bunch of dorks here.
Alright, campsite.
But in my personal opinion, this is where the game gets rather interesting as expeditions.
Well, let's go back to the smithy and see if we can especially hats. I don't like subligars. I don't like subligars. It's a phobia from Final Fantasy 11.
Going to the gathering up.
Oh, that is. It's coming in from a different angle, so I wasn't sure where it was.
Yeah, now that you beat the Great Jaggers, you should have access to the Great Jaggers gear. Of course, you should have. I don't think you'll have enough to make anything of the Great Jaggers, because it's like 4 on some of the materials. So,
not the feet, which is what I wanted the most.
All you'll need is some Jagger
scale,
which you can do on an expedition. Oh, but you have enough for the Castodon if you want to make that, which I recommend. Do whatever you want though, but I
only have enough for the hand, it seems.
But that's all you get. It's one part gear, so there's only one piece of it. It's good. It's good armor. It's good for the beginning. At a 12, that's actually pretty good for the beginning.
You know, that would be kind of interesting for a martial arts style. Having something like that as a martial arts style.
Yeah, what? It's actually, you just brought up something, actually, I wanted to just kind of point out in this. I find it kind of interesting that in all the years Monster Hunters existed, not once have the developers just kind of went, let's make a fist fighting type Monster Hunter.
Well,
someone that uses their...
covered some of my ass.
It's better than it was. You know, never once did they make something where you could, like, use your fists. Fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs. And manly
Unionism. You know, I'm surprised I'm just surprised they never did that in the game. Just kind of sat there and went, yeah, let's do that. You know, it's one of those where I've actually discussed this with someone. They actually sat there and went, well, you couldn't do it in Monster Hunter. Well, why couldn't you do it in Monster Hunter? Well, because the monsters are so big, it'd be like punching a wall. But that's why you put weapons on your fists. And you could make it work, and plus, We are playing a game with giant weapons. I mean, look at that weapon for a minute. I'm not someone that likes doing this personally, but look at that thing. That thing is not realistic.
No. I mean, I don't mind a mediocre of fantasy. You know, it's just.
You know, personally, I don't like sitting there going, "Oh, this isn't realistic," because it doesn't bother me like it does some.
Well, like how the he's got a sword as big as his body. It's ridiculous. But you know, it's part of the reason I like at least the long blade is somewhat decent. But it's also about the style, and it is one of the problems I have with Japanese interpretations of blade weapons. Mm-hmm. Like all European weapons were dull, and it's like swinging. It's like no. Like, in fact, English or European weapons tend to be faster in their own way.
Something I was playing Demon Souls the other day. That's something I noticed. All the weapons, Great Sword, Long Sword, and the Knight's Blade, and the Short Blade in that game are all labeled as blunt weapons in Demon Souls.
Yeah, but they're not blunt.
Which I didn't notice until just recently. And I went on like a tirade on my own, just alone, going, why is this here? They are not blunt weapons sitting in a little tirade.
Well, that's the thing. People have this misconception that European swords were dull, but they're not dull. In fact, they're better forged than Japanese weapons. That's right. I said the most controversial statement.
Fight us for it.
Fight me. Carburized steel weapons were the pinnacle of steel manufacturing in the Middle Ages. The folded weapons metal technology that they're so proud of in Japan, Europeans gave that up by like 500 AD.
Mm-hmm. And now the expedition portion of the game starts. As I've been trying to say, we just keep going off of weird topics. This is one of my favorite things about Monster Hunter World, is at any point in the game when you discover new areas, you can just explore the areas, find materials, hunt whatever you so desire. You can even do the whole thing of giant monster over there that I shouldn't be fighting. I'm gonna go poke it and try to beat it and see what happens. If you got enough skill, anything in this game is beatable. You just need enough skill to beat anything in this game, but there's nothing in this game you can't beat, basically, with any weapon. You just gotta be a little more, you just gotta play.
Great Jaggers will come out here real fast, so some excitement right away.
Yeah, I love the expeditions. It's, in my personal opinion, one of the coolest things about this game.
Yeah, it is one of those smaller improvements, because there was something like expeditions in the older games, but basically it was just go to this new area and look around. Yeah. But like there was no chance of just a random there's a Great Jagger, so just come out.
Yeah, the monsters just roam around wild. So you'll see
I
everything,
do like that.
Everything come out of nowhere and fight each other. Something I neglected to explain to those that have been watching us is in a past video in episode 3, our last episode, when Lunaz here fought the Jaggers, to those that were paying paying attention, would have noticed a little thing that popped up that said part broken. That is a mechanic in this game. Basically, if you do enough damage to certain parts of a monster, the parts break, which give you precedence over certain material types. So, look at certain breaking certain pieces, make getting certain items a little easier. Go back over there. I think you could pick up. I think the Jaggers dropped a piece over there. I saw something. I know I did. Yep, I saw it right there. It's kind of hard to see with all the craziness going on. But there's a freebie little thing you can pick up that's a material from him that he can.
I think I just saw it too.
Yeah, it's still there. As far as I know, they don't despawn. They just sit there until you pick them up. On occasion, they will.
A wyvern tier, yeah. That's an old thing. You could break pieces on. Sorry, sir. You can break pieces on monsters and things, but it was a lot harder, and some of it was very dependent on what weapon you were using. I was watching a speed run of Monster Hunter Freedom Unite,
right,
and he went full hammer, and which was very effective, but it's definitely not myself. And
I love that thing. It's fun to play with.
It was really good at breaking pieces off faces. But if you had to cut something off, like a tail or something, which you couldn't do in the older days.
You can't do that in this game. It's got to be a blade item. You want to sever. Well, that's not 100% true. You can sever with blade items. So the double blade, long blade, great sword, sword and shield, lance, and gun lance can sever.
Damn it!
Hammer is designed to break. You can sever with the bow, but you have to use it.
Good job, suckers.
You just set up a trap. You can get him into that. You can get a couple free shots on him. Nope, he's running. He's running. Oh god. Oh god. I was a fool. I was a fool for attacking him, even though he engaged first. I don't know why. I know this game is all about hunting monsters, but when I see the monsters drift away like that, I feel kind of like a jerk. But you know what? Survival of the fittest. How about you?
Pretty much. I mean, that's the thing about Monster. It almost implies like we're being the jerks because we're the ones going in. Here in the old content, we kind of are.
Actually, because of the lore, we are not. Because the lore states you're only supposed to hunt things that are needed to be hunted. Of course, there's going to be those people, well, then why are you just hunting this out of nowhere? This isn't a quest. That's because if you only hunted things that were only in quests and only did it once, the game would be boring. Let's all be honest here, that would be an incredibly boring game. But the lore says that you only hunt what you hunt once, what you need to hunt kind of thing. So, really, for gameplay, yeah, we're being jerks in gameplay, but story-wise, we are not.
Oh, you took 1 second too long.
Yeah, that's the trade-off with the infinite whetstone. Is it's a longer sharpener. But if you get the wetfish fin material, it happens a lot faster. There you go. Jackers. Small jackers defeated. So yeah, there's gonna be plenty of people out there who be like, you guys are just being jerks because you're hunting things out at random. In the game we're doing this at random, but in the story we are not.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Is in the old world, you were actually doing it for a reason. Like, you were making sure that monster populations get too large, to threaten nearby villages, to stop elders from destroying what little civilization is left at this point, and among other things. And so on and so forth. But now we're just kind of in this new world, and we're kind of poking our nose in.
Well, the thing is, when you hunt the great jaggers the first time, you were hunting them because he was posing a threat to the camp.
Yes.
Because the research commission still follows the rules of the guild, which is only hunt what poses a threat or what for survival. Because again, you know, if you followed if the whole game was designed around that lore rule, the game would be really boring. You would never get to enjoy the game. Because, like, as far as I can tell, every monster you will end up hunting, there's a reason. The game gives you a pretty good reason why you're going after it. I mean, even the monster that we're gonna see later that he's been picking up tracks for, there's a good reason why you're going after it. Materials. Hunting daggers. Smack!
Yeah, and two, you could send your palico flying with a longsword.
Yeah, thankfully they don't do that no more.
Let's say, I don't know if you actually hurt them, though. I think
No.
you just knock them away. I don't think you can actually knock out your own palico, too. But I'm not really sure about that one. I mean, I've never really paid attention. If I fight a giant monster...
Dung bombs. One of the most useful items in the game. Those are very useful items. Those will come in major handy later on.
Edge.
The Ajath. Or as some people like to know it as the Big Fire Turkey. I don't know why people call it the Fire Turkey, don't ask me. That's like the nickname that people have given ranks. Crank it up to 11.
There he is.
Yeah, when you collect enough, you can like track them and stuff. Makes it easier to avoid what you don't want to fight. Go back. If you're trying to get back from expedition, it's right there.
No, I'm trying to figure out what other... I got all those different expeditions I picked up. I'm trying to figure out what else I need to do.
Oh, there is a way to look at that. How do you do that?
See, this is where I do appreciate the flies a little bit. I would have just ran right past that.
Yeah.
I would have just ran right past it.
Let's see, how do you look at the bounties and stuff again? I'm trying to remember. Spider web, which if you combine spider web with ivy, you can make pitfall traps for capture.
Really?
Yeah. So there's two types of. There's two ways to capture monsters in this game now. There's pitfall traps.
Yeah.
And shock traps.
And shock traps. Yeah, pitfalls were never really that useful. That's why I never used. It was shock traps I always used.
I never used.
It was thunderbugs and trap tool.
Yep. You need a trap tool and a thunderbug. All you really need.
Doodles? That sounds like something Calico would do.
What?
Well, I just found Doodle.
Yeah, but the first rule of Monster Hunter is never be afraid to pick items up. Even if you think you're not going to need them, just pick them up, because you never know what's going to be useful. If you see the monster dung in the game, grab it. If you see a flash bug, grab it. Like, grab everything. Steal all of them. I'm not going to finish that sentence.
Take all the things.
Take all the things. There we go. But again, that's kind of how these games roll. It's basically just take everything. It's one of those games. If it's one of these games, if you like to be a loot person, then this is definitely a game for you, because loot is everything in this game.
Well, the thing is, it's one of the things that a lot of people were complaining about that they took away from the other one, from the old games is.
They'll engage if you stand there long enough.
Oh, okay, that's the eye I'm seeing here. I was like, because that icon used to only be for big monsters. It's like, what found me and why haven't I seen it yet?
Yeah, they use it for everything now. So if something that will engage sees you, you get the little icon, and then they engage you. But how aggressive they act changes depending on the monster. So some monsters will act a little more aggressive than others. Oh man, but I wish I was recording that. That was hilarious. I'm not gonna say the monster's name because that's for later. That's for later. But there's going to be a particular monster in this game that you're going to need to do an expedition on so you can get the quest to get it. Well, I went on an expedition to go find it. I was having no luck finding it. I was like, where is it? I mean, this thing is like a giant... To those that know this reference, it's a giant pickle. Where is it? Where is it? So, I start cooking meat because I need more meat for my hunts. And I'm finishing up with meat, and I start hearing... I'm hearing roars and stuff, and I'm like... What's going on? Next thing you know...
The timing is so much different than 2. 2, I can hit it every time. Every time.
Now. You want me to do it?
No. I gotta get used to the... It's a specific note in there I'm listening for.
Now. I go off the color of the meat. That's how I do it. I find using the color of the meat, how it changes color, to be easier.
If I need it.
But back to my story. I was hearing stuff and I was like, what is that? So I finished one of my meats, and the thing comes out of nowhere, smacks me, and all you hear is me screaming bloody murder because this monster's really, really dangerous.
Bloody murder! Bloody murder! Yeah, I just made a Rooster Teeth. Red versus blue.
Yeah, I won't say the monster's name, but there's a particular monster that's pretty frightening. But those that know those that are gonna watch this playthrough and knows the reference of it's a giant pickle knows what I'm talking about. But when you look at it, it really does look like a giant pickle, and you'll find out soon enough because we will get there. But that's for later. We won't see that for a while. That'll be a while before we see that, because he won't show up until we get to the high rank.
There we go. Mushrooms.
You needed these ones.
Yeah, I still need mushrooms, more mining.
Because these little guys are
bones.
good. Because you need these guys mixed with sleep herb to make trank bombs.
I know our destination is this way. Let me do my thing.
Yeah, just ignore it. There's a couple stacks. There's a couple of spots with those mushrooms if you need more. Right here. There's some more up on a higher area.
There are
somewhere
also a lot
else.
in the caves. I need to figure out how to get back down into the caves. If I look at the map, I figure out where I'm going, but I'm just been kind of going.
There's a cave entrance right there.
Where'd that foot trick go? There it is.
Yeah, this is Monster Hunter World. It's a good portion will be spent in expedition and in discovering things. The other half is, well, for those that know Monster Hunter, hunting things.
Well, as the name says,
we are monster hunters. This is our job. I mean, you'd have to be pretty, I'm not gonna say, stupid or anything. No, I'm gonna say more like you have to be pretty not paying attention to not realize that this game is called Monster Hunter and we hunt monsters.
pretty much.
It's another thing when you get a game, called like Pokemon. You're going, well, what are we doing? Where are we going? What's happening? And then it has you fighting giant monsters, and you're like, oh, so this is a giant monster game. I hate Castodons. I know I said that in an episode before, but I hate Castodons. They're so annoying. especially when you have weapons that slow your movement speed. You have to shoot. So it makes it harder to hunt.
They don't hit very hard though.
No, it's just the ramming thing is kind of annoying when you're trying to do something and they keep repeatedly ramming you. But that's why Shield of Lance is so good. It's one of those moments of when they ram you, just take your shield out and block, and you'll just see. And they'll stop. It's actually pretty funny. I don't know why I enjoy it.
They do a lot of damage to my sword. Their hard heads, I think, do more sharpness.
Would you shut up? That is the biggest problem with this game, is when you're doing stuff and the game wants you to go a particular place, it's all, go here, go here, go here. Would you just leave me alone? Just leave me alone, let me do my thing. Let me do my hunter thing. I'm looking around, collecting materials.
Mining and mushrooms.
There's some mining nodes down there. There should be some down there. If you go down here, yeah, there you go. You're in the proper spot. There's a couple veins around here. That's a flash bug. Yeah, there's a couple.
It almost feels like the spider should attack you.
Nah, it's capturable. If you go through your little bar right there, there's a little
At
net.
least 2 more mining nodes.
There's still more in there. Go up that. If you go up that log, you'll find some more veins.
More bones too. Right! Those are Palico scribblings!
Yes. Well, it's what do they call them in this game? Shoot, I don't remember.
Well, they're a tribe of Palico.
Oh, look at that cute little flash bug. Take it for the flashes. Of course, you won't need those until later. Well, I use them.
I usually take full advantage of flash bombs and sound bombs, but I don't know how to actually use them with the
Yeah, there's
slinger
more
yet.
mining beams in this little cave area. If you need to find more.
Absolutely, I'm sure around there's so much there.
There's a bunch of little nooks and crevices in the cave that will have some mining veins.
Let's see.
You just gotta kind of look around and find what you find, kind of thing. Find mining nodes, little flash bugs. Curse you, flash bugs. Strangely enough, unlike older monster game logic, that is not a mining node.
Yeah, it looks like you should be able to smack
There's some up there.
Zeho.
Just ignore it.
Turn my camera. That's the one I already got.
Climb up. Not there. Turn your camera. There you go.
Oh, okay.
There
See,
you
I
go.
wouldn't even notice that right away.
Yeah, if you go up there, there's a little flash bug right there. Some of the shrooms, which those are for a gather quest you'll do later. If you want to do them.
Yeah,
But I recommend doing all the
we're
gather
pretty
quests
much
and
gonna do
stuff.
every
But go back down. There's a little nook right there. Right there. Just run. There you go. You'll jump over You get a little flashback, and there's some veins in there. There should be at least one.
You would think with that being so hidden,
There's some more up there. Just got to go through that little right there. There'll be 2 more up there, and there's one just over there. So there's one over there, and there's 2 more up there.
Get that bounty done.
The doodles. I like how they refer to them as doodles in this game. I like that.
No.
Go through there. No, back this way. Go right there. There should be 2 mining nodes. There should be 2 right there.
Okay.
Or just 1. I know there's a spot in here where there's 2 of them. Because this is where I go for early game mining.
Okay, that takes care of that. Large doodle.
More doodles. Which leads you to the Palico tribe, which if you do a bunch of stuff, get in their good graces, they give you an item that you can equip to your Palico.
Cool.
This one will give you access to flash
Okay,
equipment.
more field research done. Gotta be ways to do field research.
There is. Go out of your map. If I remember correctly, go to the push the start button. Go to Hunter Notes. Go to Hunter Notes, I think is what you need. No, go out of this. I'm trying to remember everything just off the top of my head. Go back to what we had. It's one of these, I know it is.
Bounties.
There we go. I don't use it very often.
Gather 3 insects 3 times. Done. Mushrooms. I'm still looking for mushrooms.
If you go back to where all those jackers are at, you should get
2 large monsters. And unfortunately, the only other thing out here right now is the Agenat.
Well, and our second mystery monster.
Our second mystery monster. Yes.
You need a little sharpening on your weapon there.
There's my note.
But to the audience, if you guys are starting to notice that the commentary is getting a little dry, there's not much to say on expeditions. So
there, a malachite ore. Now I can make the Palico his sword.
You can get malachite here.
Yeah, they tend to be really rare.
But you get more. You get
the monster
malachite
you're tracking will. Okay, so
it's just gonna leave the area soon. Don't worry about it.
Great Jaggers will come back out or something.
There's one right there. It's on the bottom right of your map. You're not fully tracking, but you are semi-tracking one. But you don't have enough evidence, or you don't have enough tracking to see where it's going. But it is there.
For that action. Still need more mushrooms.
If you go see, there's 2 good spots that I know of in here that give you what you're looking for. One is around where all the little small jackresses live. Go there. There should be at least 2 more if the one that you did grab hadn't respawned yet. And there's another set in a spot in kind of a little tree area.
Plenty of honey.
Oh yeah, the honey is not in short supply in this game.
It's actually not that hard to find in 2 either if you know where to look for it. It's funny because I was still doing the tutorial in 2, and one of the most popular episodes on my channel
is Finding Honey.
Called Finding Honey, because that's what the instructor has you doing.
Yep. Yeah, around here there should be at least 2 more little pops of the shrooms down there somewhere. Bitter bugs. Took me forever to figure out what the bitter bugs are for. In this game. Yeah, there should be little mounds of mushrooms, at least one other around here somewhere. There he is.
Hello!
He came to you! How nice! I hate when they eat, because they get a whole new set of attacks, and kind of annoying.
Oh, I don't have any normal potions on me.
Oh, you haven't made any. Do you not have your crafting system set to automatic?
No.
Oh. I guess they don't set that default for the PC version. That's weird.
That or it is, and that's why I have to eat mega potions.
That probably explains it, because it's...
Because I got a couple for free from the login bonus and all that stuff.
Right. Because this game is honey and potions to make mega potions, and it's just herb to make regular things.
Do you mind? I am hunting a big monster.
What do you mean? I'm hunting a big monster. Do you mind?
Ah!
Yeah. That is another thing I really like about this game. A lot of people probably were asking, what do you mean? He didn't do anything. He did everything. He took a health potion and he was moving at the same
And I was
time.
moving at the same time. In the old games, it was completely sit still, and every time you had like a potion or something, your character would go, "Whoa!" It's like you're in the middle of a fight with a giant monster. Don't go, "Whoa!"
Crawl away! Crawl away!
I'm gonna get a small reprieve.
And that's why you don't run with your knives. Trying to make the... Damn it.
Oh,
Sorry.
no! I didn't even notice that thing was there.
Totally let one slip, and yeah, the little frogs get paralyzed. They're good little traps when you need them. That's another thing that I really like about Monster Hunter World is there's a lot of environmental traps you can use to give yourself an edge on whatever it is you're hunting at the time. Good shot. That is the only downside of
Yeah, I don't like
his
that
skill.
the closing of that chain.
There you go. Little freebies. Pick them up if you want to. I usually stop picking them up after a while if I don't need the material. He's pretty much close to death, so he'll be heading towards his nest to go sleep. 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 Mushrooms. It was a shortcut. To what? Mushrooms!
Completely different path.
Jump down there. No, other way.
Sure,
Now you're
right
above
there.
him. You're above him. You're above him. So go back. Go back.
The map does not make sense sometimes.
Jump down there. Go this way. Go jump down this way. This way. There you go.
Oh,
there.
I see.
There you go. He'll be right there.
Out
Out
Out of the way. Move! Nice, sir. I'm gonna go try to get food so he can get a big belly. Which actually makes him, which is a weird thing because while it does give him a few extra attacks, it also makes him a little easier to hit.
It slows him down too. Thank you, random healing bug.
Yeah, your Palico will just randomly pull out this. I'm trying to say the name, I'm not doing a very good job at it. Little healing flies, or more like bees. It will heal you at random if you haven't equipped to your Palico. Woohoo! Bounty complete.
I think I just have mushrooms left.
Yeah, go back to the where all those that open area where the jackals are at. So just leave through there. And there should be there should be 2 new mushrooms waiting for you.
Double check. Let's see. Resource. Bounties. Mushrooms. Yeah, just mushrooms. And I've done all of these.
There's some out there you can grab real fast. That should get you close. And there's some more I can lead you to. There's one right there. And there should be another one over there somewhere. Somewhere around there, I think. There's another right there. Don't know what it is about me in video games. I'm bad with directions. Right there. Right there.
I see.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with me in video games. I'm bad with directions unless I have the controller in my hands. And then I know exactly where to go. There should be some more. If you climb up those vines, you should be able to. There's some more you can get. So if you go climb up those vines, go up. That right there, just ignore him. Or are you stupid enough to try? But go up that little ramp, that little wood ramp right there. Go up that, and then you
didn't even notice he was back in the area.
Yeah, they leave periodically. If you go up those vines over there, you'll find more. That's just leading you to the camp. Stupid scout flies. But if you go,
they're very distracting. I'll say
they
that.
are.
They are
but
very.
If you go back up here, there should be some vines up this way. Climb up those vines. I'm leading you to shrooms. Go up this waterfall a little bit until you see a turn. Go turn right there. Oh, okay, it's not picking on the shrooms.
No,
I
it's
thought
just,
it was just
mushrooms.
Okay.
The only ones that didn't. It hasn't counted any of the gourmet mushrooms.
Those are for gathering quests.
Yeah.
If you go down this little wooden ramp right here, you'll find more. Just go down that, and you should find more somewhere around there. Or those sleep ropes. I know what I'm talking about. I just don't know what it is and me in directions. Okay, unless I have the controller in my hand, then I know exactly where I'm going. Good bugs. You go down there, there should be more somewhere down there somewhere. I think.
I think you'd be able to pick those.
Yeah, you would think. Go down further. Because I think there should be some down there somewhere. Because I believe I've picked some down here, along with some sleep herb. because I needed particular mushrooms for strengths. I know there's more, and I'm trying to remember where they're at.
Oh, the thing is, I probably run by a bunch, and anybody who's watching is like, oh, you just ran right past mushrooms. And
yeah, probably. Leave us alone. We're not pro gamers.
What do you think this is? Pro Jared?
No, we are not pro Gerard. We're not pro Gerard the Finishists.
Absolutely not.
Let's see if blue mushrooms will do. Then let's see where's some good mushrooms. Ooh, I know where some good blue mushrooms would grow. Go down here. Once you get the doodle. If you go out...
Definitely plenty of honey.
Yeah. If you go out that way... No. Yes. Without getting attacked, let me see the map. So I know where to direct you properly. Yeah, if... Okay, let's see. If you go...
Zeho.
Okay, here's there. So if you... Okay, go up... Okay, I know where you're going. I know where you're at, so I know where you're going now to get some mushrooms.
I got one approaching me. Here we go, nitro shrooms. Alright, follow the river. I'm ignoring you! I'm ignoring you. I don't care if I killed brothers or not.
A good place to find them. There you should be below you, I think. Or the map doesn't always make sense. Even I get a little tied on the map sometimes. But you are near some shrooms. They're probably somewhere beneath you.
The path kind of splits here. So
Oh, I see. Go back. Or click those. Those will do. Need just a few more.
It says there's nitro shrooms in there.
Yeah, if you go back up there, I think I can lead you to them directly.
Zeho.
There you go. You're right there. Just need one more.
There we go.
There we
Next
go.
bounty complete.
And that takes care of all the bounties. It takes a little while to get used to the map. Map's all over the place sometimes. It takes a little while to get used to it.
That's the problem with mini-maps, you know, they are a 2D representation of a 3D space. So it can be disconcerting when you're trying to figure out up and down using a mini-map. Now,
But you don't need any more of the doodles. You have enough to go find the guy. You just need to go to
I
your
think
map
it was
and mark
doodles. It looked much different. Oh well.
Yay! Time for this. I love this. This is hilarious. You and your command captain, you just walk in, digging, pulls out a pot, and you listen to the music too. It sees you. He like freaks out and runs off. This is my favorite part though, is how you just kind of look at him like, did that just happen?
Shitsu, Yuji Harashi, Kushimura.
Ah,
The monster is called Kuru-yaku. Of course, you know, there's probably a good chance that, you know, I'm saying that wrong, and somebody's like, it's not Kuru-yaku,
New assignment available.
it's
Bird Brain Bandit. I love that name. I love that name. But we will call it.
Nedo Azau.
We will go back to town and turn everything in, and then we'll.
Toji Ganeru.
Here.
Shuhaku
Okay.
Memut.
the Kulu ain't going nowhere.
Nope. That was a pretty hefty episode. We're sitting at almost 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So
To our audience, I guess I should apologize. Our commentary got a little quiet, a little stale there, but there's not much to say on Expedition, so I do apologize for that. But bear with us. We're both by technically novices when it comes to all this, so we're still we're trying to get used to it.
absolutely.
So just bear with us, and things will get
It's
better.
better
as
when I
time
try
goes
it by
on.
myself because I'm too busy playing the game to talk.
Kitty. We've had a kitty laying with us the whole time.
Yo.
More steam! It'll just, you get the rewards
Yeah.
for completing them. Which is, armor spheres and a lot of research bits. Which you're gonna need plenty of if you're gonna want to upgrade your palette later on.
Yeah, there's already a whole new set of stuff to do. So we will end that here, and we will hunt down our thieving little friend later.
When we return, the Kulu Yaku will be hunted. We'll face the hunt. But with that, guys, we will see you guys later.
And that's it for us for now, and we will see you all. Bye.